Video opens with a mesmerizing, slow-motion shot of a thick, glossy stream of golden condensed milk being poured from a can into a glass of iced coffee, creating beautiful swirls. The lighting is warm and inviting. Asterisk voiceover, asterisk sweet, creamy, and decadently rich. For over a century, condensed milk has been a staple in pantries around the globe, transforming everything from coffee and tea to desserts and baked goods. It's a simple ingredient with a complex history. But have you ever stopped to wonder how this velvety liquid gold is created? How fresh milk from the farm is transformed into this shelf-stable delicacy? Today, we go behind the factory doors to uncover the step-by-step process of how condensed milk is made. Asterisk Chapter 1. Sourcing the raw materials. Scene shifts to a bright, early morning at a modern, clean dairy farm. Cows are seen grazing peacefully in a lush, green pasture. The sun is just rising, casting a golden glow over the landscape. Voiceover, asterisk, the journey of every can of condensed milk begins long before it reaches a factory. It starts here, in the tranquil fields of a dedicated dairy farm. The single most important ingredient is, of course, fresh, high-quality milk. The health and well-being of the dairy herd are paramount to ensuring the final product's quality. These cows are cared for under strict standards, with access to open pastures, fresh water, and a carefully managed, nutrient-rich diet. A balanced feed, often consisting of grasses, silage, and grains, directly influences the milk's fat and protein content, key components for creating perfect condensed milk. Cut to a short, friendly interview with a farmer who is standing near the milking parlor. He's dressed in clean work clothes and has a warm smile. Asterisk farmer, asterisk for us, it's all about the cows. A happy, healthy cow produces the best milk, simple as that. We monitor them around the clock. We know each one by name. The milking process is gentle and hygienic, using automated systems that ensure both the comfort of the animal and the purity of the milk. From the moment it leaves the cow, the milk is immediately chilled to preserve its freshness. There is a lot of pride in knowing that the milk we produce here today will become part of a family's favorite dessert tomorrow. Close-up shots of the automated milking process. We see the milk flowing through pristine stainless steel pipes into a large, refrigerated collection tank. The emphasis is on cleanliness and technology. Asterisk voiceover, asterisk the milking process is a symphony of modern technology in animal husbandry. Automated milking systems gently extract the milk, which is immediately cooled to a precise temperature, typically around 4 degrees Celsius. This rapid chilling is critical. It inhibits the growth of any naturally occurring bacteria and preserves the milk's fresh flavor and nutritional integrity. Before it even leaves the farm, the first round of quality checks is performed, testing for any abnormalities. Only the purest, freshest milk will make the journey to the next stage of its transformation. Asterisk Chapter 2. At the factory, asterisk a large, shiny stainless steel tanker truck is shown pulling away from the farm and driving along a scenic highway. The logo of a dairy company is visible on the side. The truck then arrives at a large, modern processing facility. Asterisk voiceover, asterisk once the farm's collection tank is full, this refrigerated tanker truck begins its journey. Acting as a giant thermos on wheels, the insulated truck maintains the milk's cold temperature during transport, ensuring it arrives at the factory in the same pristine condition as when it left the farm. Upon arrival, its journey is far from over. In fact, the most rigorous phase of testing is about to begin. Inside the factory's receiving bay, a lab technician in a white coat and hairnet takes a sample from the tanker truck using a long, sterile dipper. The scene moves to a clean, bright laboratory with advanced testing equipment. Asterisk voiceover, asterisk before a single drop is unloaded. A sample is drawn and rushed to the on-site quality control laboratory. Here, the milk undergoes a battery of comprehensive tests. Every batch of fresh milk is rigorously tested for its microbiological content, antibiotic residues, and nutritional composition. Technicians measure key parameters like fat, protein, and solids content. This data is crucial, as it determines how the milk will be processed to achieve the consistent quality the brand is known for. Only after the milk has passed every single quality check is it given the green light to be pumped into the factory's storage silos. The video shows massive, gleaming stainless steel silos inside the factory. Then, we see the milk flowing through a series of pipes into a large pasteurization unit. Asterisk voiceover, asterisk from the storage silos, the approved milk begins its transformation. The first major step is pasteurization. The milk is pumped through a heat exchanger, where it is rapidly heated to a high temperature, often around 85 to 95 degrees Celsius, for a specific period. This process effectively eliminates any potentially harmful bacteria, ensuring the final product is safe for consumption and has a long shelf life. Immediately after heating, the milk is cooled back down. Following pasteurization, the scene shows the milk moving into a massive mixing tank. Large bags of refined white sugar are shown being lifted and emptied into the tank. Voice dash over colon ***. Now, it is time for the ingredient that gives condensed milk its characteristic sweetness and helps preserve it: sugar. The pasteurized milk is transferred to enormous mixing vats. Here, high-quality, refined sugar is added. The proportion of sugar to milk is no accident. It is a carefully calculated, time-tested recipe. This golden ratio is critical. The sugar not only provides sweetness, but also increases the osmotic pressure of the liquid, which further inhibits microbial growth, acting as a natural preservative. The mixture is stirred continuously until every crystal of sugar is fully dissolved, creating a uniform, sweetened milk base. The camera follows the pipes leading from the mixing tank to the heart of the operation, a large, multi-story vacuum evaporator. Steam can be seen rising from parts of the equipment. Voiceover. This is the most crucial step in the entire process, where the milk becomes condensed. The sweetened milk is pumped into a massive vacuum evaporation system. Inside these chambers, the pressure is significantly lowered. This reduction in atmospheric pressure allows the water in the milk to boil at a much lower temperature, around 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. This gentle heating is vital. It prevents the milk from scorching and the sugars from caramelizing, which would alter the flavor and color. Under this vacuum, approximately 60% of the water is gently evaporated from the milk. This process concentrates the milk solids and sugar, creating its signature thick, smooth, and viscous consistency. The entire operation is monitored by computers and skilled technicians to ensure the concentration reaches the exact desired level. The now thick condensed milk is seen flowing out of the evaporator. It's a rich, creamy, off-white color. The video then shows the milk moving through a cooling system. Voiceover. After exiting the evaporator, the hot, thick condensed milk must be cooled. But this isn't a slow, gradual cooling. It is passed through another heat exchanger for rapid cooling. This step is critical to control crystallization. If cooled too slowly, the sugar can form large, gritty crystals, ruining the smooth texture. During this stage, tiny, sterilized lactose crystals are sometimes added. This encourages the formation of numerous microscopic sugar crystals, which are too small for the tongue to detect, ensuring the final product remains perfectly smooth and creamy. The final stage in the liquid process, canning. We see a fast-moving production line with thousands of empty, sterilized metal cans. A filling machine with multiple nozzles injects the precise amount of condensed milk into each can. With incredible speed and precision, lids are then immediately sealed onto the cans. Voiceover. The final step before packaging is canning. The pre-sterilized cans are conveyed to a rotary filling machine in a seamlessly automated and highly hygienic process. Each can is filled with the exact volume of cooled condensed milk. Immediately after filling, a sterilized lid is placed on top and hermetically sealed. This airtight seal is essential as it locks in the freshness and protects the product from any external contaminants, giving it its remarkable shelf life without the need for refrigeration before opening. Chapter 3, Finishing and Distribution. The sealed cans are shown moving along a conveyor belt. They pass through a labeling machine that expertly wraps each can with the familiar brand label. Robotic arms are then seen picking up the cans and neatly packing them into cardboard boxes. Voiceover. The journey is almost complete. The sealed and filled cans proceed down the line to be labeled. High-speed machines wrap each can in its iconic branding. The labeled cans are then packed into cartons by automated robotic systems, ready for their final journey. These boxes are stacked onto pallets, wrapped for stability, and moved into the warehouse. Every box is coated with production dates and batch numbers for complete traceability. A final layer of quality assurance. Footage of forklifts loading the pallets onto large distribution trucks. The trucks are shown leaving the factory warehouse. The scene then transitions to the interior of a brightly lit supermarket. Voiceover. From the factory's warehouse. Trucks transport the finished product to distribution centers, and then onward to countless grocery stores, supermarkets, and specialty shops around the world. From a single farm to a global network, the process ensures that the can you pick up is as fresh and high quality as intended. Conclusion. The video ends with a montage of appealing shots. The can of condensed milk is seen on a store shelf, then being picked up by a shopper. This is followed by a series of beautiful mouth-watering clips showing the condensed milk being used in various ways. Drizzled over fresh fruit salad, whipped into a creamy pie filling, stirred into a steaming mug of tea, and finally returning to the opening shot of it being poured into a Vietnamese-iced coffee. The final image is of someone taking a satisfying sip of the coffee with a smile. Voiceover. So, the next time you open a can of this sweet, creamy delight to sweeten your coffee, bake a cake, or create a delicious flan, you'll know the incredible journey it has taken. A journey of care, precision, and science that transforms simple, fresh milk into the beloved pantry staple we know and love. From the pasture to the pantry, it's a testament to the magic of modern food production.